Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at the top 12 upcoming wargames in 2024. This is a sequel to a list I did a few months ago and I've recycled 4 of the games from that, but I've also added another 8, so this is a really epic one for us wargamers. One caveat before we start is that I hope these games release in 2024, but there's no guarantee. Alright, let's jump into another exciting list. Like, comment and subscribe, me and Tom really appreciate it. Let's go. And coming up first we have Tank Squad. It's a tactical combat action game where you take part in big tank battles during World War II. You can play single player or co-op with up to 4 players, repair your tanks, replenish supplies, manage the crew and get back to the action. There isn't a huge amount of information about this game on the Steam page, but you can download a demo, so it's a really good way to check out if it's going to be for you. Now, it's a little bit more on the gimmicky side with the multiplayer aspect, but I know some of you really love that stuff. Maybe not one for us classic wargamers, but overall, if you're into World War II and you like tanks, then you really are going to want to check this one out. Scramble Battle of Britain immerses players in a thrilling turn-based tactical dogfighting experience, thrusting you into the heart of intense aerial combat. Take command of a squadron of skilled pilots as you engage in a desperate struggle for air supremacy. With meticulously simulated flight physics and robust camera controls, you'll strategize and execute your maneuvers with unparalleled precision. Prepare to lead your squadron to victory in this adrenaline-fueled battle for the skies. I've always loved military aviation, and the Battle of Britain is of course an iconic encounter. In this game, you'll be able to enjoy heart-pounding tactical dogfights in a turn-based environment, which allows you to break the chaos down and enjoy every moment with advanced camera controls. It's developed and published by Slitherine, so I would hope it's a quality project and gives us everything we want from a turn-based tactical dogfighting game. Coming up next, we have an exciting title from Microprose, which may bring the nostalgia out for some of us who really enjoyed games like Silent Hunter 2. And that game is Silent Depth 2 Pacific. Essentially, this game is a streamlined or light submarine simulator. You take the helm of a submarine as you embark on war patrols during the tumultuous era of World War II. Your survival and the tonnage you sink depend on your skill and cunning in the silent service. How long will you endure the perilous waters, navigating the challenges of war with strategic finesse? Your destiny lies beneath the waves, where each decision shapes your legacy in this immersive submarine experience. That sounds right up my street. I do know that the game allows you to perform each of the important roles on the ship, from commanding torpedoes, firing guns, navigating and diving, and you can play across the entire Pacific Ocean. I used to love playing Silent Hunter 2 as a kid, so this one is very nostalgic for me and I'm really excited to check it out. Hopefully they deliver the quality experience that we all want from a submarine sim. The information on this one is pretty scarce. We have a trailer and a Steam page and all it says is coming soon. Now, I do have a contact who works with Microprose. If I can get any more information, I will let you know immediately, and we may even do a what to expect. Next up, we have Scourge of War Remastered, the pinnacle of historical command simulations. Developed by Norbsoft Dev, under the guidance of renowned game designer Norb Timko, creator of the acclaimed Take Command series by Mad Minute Games. This real-time 3D computer simulation sets a standard for authenticity and immersion. Now, it looks as though this project started as a remaster of the Waterloo game, but now it's evolved that it's going to be one common title which allows you to play all of the separate DLC battles under one main game. I wasn't able to find any footage from the remastered project, so you're going to be looking at screenshots and some gameplay from the original game. I am a huge fan of Take Command Second Manassas and would encourage all wargamers to go and pick that up on Steam today, so I'm very excited about this overall project and hope that they can make a lot of progress and show us some more footage of the game. Moving on to the next title on the list, and that is Men of War 2, the much anticipated sequel to the original game. Men of War returns with all new units, locations, campaigns and game modes, all combined with the series' trademark historical accuracy and action-filled gameplay on the eastern and western fronts of World War II. They are promising classic real-time strategy gameplay with new advanced AI. You will get to command dozens of historically accurate units with unique equipment into battle and blast entire buildings into smithereens. That sounds extremely immersive. There will be the ability to explore the game in both single player and also intense multiplayer combat with PvP and co-op modes included. The sequel has upgraded visuals and full mod support. Overall, it's looking like an extremely strong wargame release for 2024. Coming up next, we have modern naval warfare, and it's the ultimate naval combat simulator, catapulting players into the intense and unforgiving realm of contemporary high-tech naval battles. Prepare to be fully immersed in the dark and dynamic world of modern naval warfare. This is another title released by Slitherine, and it really does look exciting from the footage available. Now, there isn't a huge amount of information, so I would hope that this is a project for 2024, but it could get pushed. You can command, control, and navigate, and it looks like there's going to be VR support also. You can engage the enemy with a large array of weapons like torpedoes, mines, and missiles. And it would appear that this title is moving in more of a hardcore sim direction, as you can link up tablets to user station screens. Thus, you will be able to command the United States' latest and most lethal nuclear attack submarine, the Virginia class, in extreme detail. You can play in co-op mode and assign your friends into a wide variety of highly detailed stations or face them as enemies. Next, we have Kingdom, Dungeon, and Hero. In this game, you will immerse yourself in a realm of horrors, magic, and strategic conquest on a hex-based map with a board game feel. Form armies, expand an economy, and negotiate agreements, while sending heroes off on missions to explore dungeons, where you will find magic items and artifacts to help you win the game. Now, I have been playing an early build of this game, and so far I'm very impressed with the difference between the strategic conquest layer and the ability to go into dungeons with your heroes, level up, and get artifacts. I do feel that the game needs a little bit more time before it comes out, and hopefully Kraken, who is the developer of this game, will be able to achieve that. However, games in this style don't come along every day, and I'm really excited for the future and plan to feature the game on the channel upon release, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. As we roll on, we take a look at Armoured Brigade II, which revolutionises real-time tactical warfare in 3D this time, focusing on the intense combined arms combat of the Cold War era from 1965 to 1991. Boasting a massive research database and huge real-world terrain maps, this game offers an unparalleled combat simulation experience. I'm gonna be honest, I really struggled to say that last sentence. The original game was pretty cool, and I feel the movement into the realm of 3D is gonna take this to another level. It's being published by Slitherine, and there are a number of dev diaries on Steam if you want to find out more information. Next up, we have Headquarters World War II. It's a fast-paced, turn-based strategy game where your battlefield tactics are as important as your army management skills. Experience both sides of the war, battling in Europe as the USA, the UK, or Germany. Storm bunkers, occupy houses, and win tank duels. And this title is really close. It's coming out on the 11th of April and is brought to us again by Slitherine and developed by Starny Games. I've had my hands on a preview copy, and overall I have to say it's a really good experience with excellent building damage, which is quite cool for this type of game. Positioning in this game is very important, as units have front, side, back, and top armor, so you must place your units where they can do maximum damage. There are different terrain types that affect line of sight, and as discussed, those destructible buildings with different stages of demolition to create unique challenges in the battlefield environment. All going well, we should have a full review of this game on the channel, so keep an eye out for it. Sea Power Naval Combat in the Missile Age is brought to you by the lead designer of Cold Waters, an excellent title that I would still recommend people pick up today. This new game lets you control NATO and Warsaw Pact forces in modern naval conflict campaigns. Use your advanced naval weaponry and sensors to respect rules of engagement and defeat the enemy forces in a tense fight for initiative and air and naval supremacy. What attracted me to this game is of course Microprose Software is the publisher and we have a great relationship with them, but the screenshots and video of the naval vessels and the jets look absolutely epic and right up my street. I really enjoy this period of military hardware in the Cold War. It's like that time period when jets were super cool before they kind of got way too advanced and just lost me. We promise to keep a close eye on this one here at LT Gaming, and we'll be reaching out to Microprose for more information. We really want to cover this game. Coming up next is another title from Microprose Software, and it is Task Force Admiral Volume 1 American Carrier Battles. I mean, they're not going to win any awards for the name, but the game looks pretty damn cool. In this title, you will embark on an exhilarating journey commanding American aircraft carriers to triumph in this groundbreaking full 3D command simulation wargame, unfolding in the Pacific Theater of 1942. Whether assuming a first-person perspective or adopting a divine oversight, you wield control over your fleet and aircraft from the heart of the battlefield. It truly is a game where you get to take the role of an admiral and command the legendary American carrier task forces of 1942. I mean, it's a full 3D simulation of an epic period of warfare. This one looks like it's going to bring an absolutely high level of immersion with a dynamic original soundtrack and a powerful scenario builder included. In fact, the game describes itself as one of the most detailed and authentic World War II naval command games ever attempted to date. Now that is ambitious and very exciting for us wargamers. A truly exciting project with lots of information available on the Steam page, and I will be reaching out to Microprose for more information as this is a game we really would like to review. And finally, we come to Broken Arrow, a very exciting title being brought to us by Slitherine. The game is a large-scale, real-time, modern warfare tactics game with a unique army building system and deep unit customization that allow for endless replayability. With 200 plus realistic military units and technologies, each battle is more immersive than ever before. Now I have to be a little bit careful with this one because I am currently involved in the beta test and I don't want to say too much, but I really think they've improved it from the Steam demo that came out a while ago. The battles are intense and frenetic and I'm having an absolute blast with this one. To me, it feels like a natural successor to World in Conflict, and that was a game I put many hours into when I played it as a kid. Absolutely brilliant and great experience at the time, and if they can replicate that, I'll be very happy. With large urban battlefields and an incredible amount of units, this is shaping up to be one of the best wargames delivered in 2024. So there we go, LT Gamers, we went really big today with the top 12 upcoming wargames to play in 2024. As an avid wargamer, these titles really excite me, and I think that every one of you will find some value from this list. As always, stick games in the comments below if I haven't covered them, and we will attempt to cover them in the future. As always, like, comment and subscribe. I've been Luke from LT Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.